Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Are we on?
Let me tell you, man. I've spent, I don't know, 3 hours, 3 hours trying to get audio done and video done, and yeah. So here we are.
But
man.
you know what? It wasn't this bad the last go around. By the way, this is our second edition of our live broadcast
and
on YouTube.
We're doing worse. We're starting off worse than we did last time.
Yeah,
so,
I don't know. Yeah, you told me you spent hours, and then now we had technical difficulties. But
yeah. So anyway, we're here. Cheers!
Cheers! It's a Saturday night in good old San Antonio, home of the Alamo. So we just wanted to come on again and show our radio faces.
Wait, when's the last time we were on? 4 months ago?
Good question. Yeah, that was a while ago.
Okay, how come your mic is louder than mine?
I have no idea.
Let me see if we can raise the pod here. That ain't gonna do anything. Danny has the I don't know, $700 microphone. I have it's not a bad microphone. It's
well, Radio Shack closed a long time ago. I don't know why you're still using it.
Come on, man.
I have no idea why you're still using it.
Come on. Hey, hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, man, because we did. We had that bird, that carcass.
You know, I drove down to Corpus. That's where we're from. And I went to go visit my mom, and man, boy, I tell you what, the family the turnout was last year we had about a good close to 20 people, and we were down to 7.
Yeah.
And 3 of our members had COVID, so they couldn't attend. But yeah, it's getting smaller and smaller. But I don't know about you, but I'm all turkeyed out.
Yeah, you're telling me you brought me home a little couple of pieces of turkey and a dressing, and you left the house because I didn't make it out there, but
yeah,
you left the house, and I'm going, where are the green beans, man, and the mashed potatoes?
Let me tell you something.
What happened to them?
I spoke to Mom today, and I said, Mom, you put my take-home leftover, little plastic bin, Tupperware, if you will, in Mike's bag, and you gave me Mike's Tupperware.
Yeah.
And I had a heck of a load of turkey.
Well,
and that was supposed to be for you. And I told her, I said, Mom, you bagged it up in the wrong bag. What do you mean? But I was the one who filled it for you because since you couldn't make it, I decided to just pile it on. And I got the one with that was piled on. so I ate it.
I'm glad you got to pile on.
I ate it, and I loved it.
Yeah, I'm sure you did, boy.
It's a good thing. It's how funny you brought up the small portion. That was mine. But oh well. But I'm all turkeyed out. In fact, my girlfriend's birthday is next week, and
oh really?
God, something different. Well, she wants me to take her to one of these places where they make the food in front of you. Yeah. So I'm taking over to the Subway.
Oh, dude. And that's wrong, man. That is totally wrong, man.
She didn't specify. She didn't specify where. So we're going to do that. But yeah, hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, and onward we go with the holidays.
For
Christmas,
sure,
and I've got my Christmas lights. I did those over the weekend.
Same here.
We had a 4-day weekend where we work, and got a lot done and got everything on the outside done. Now all I need to do is get the Christmas tree, and I'm done.
Good for you, man.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, I'll do that tomorrow. Christmas tree tomorrow, man.
Sir.
We had a little echo, but hey, want to say thank you to all of our subscribers. I mean, without you guys,
so
we could not do this. We've been doing this, a year and 3 months now.
Yes.
And, we're trying to start a new channel. I won't say what it is, but it's tough out there, man. So we were, I don't know if I'm not sure we could say lucky. We put a lot of effort into this, and we have full-time jobs, but we do this part-time. But in our other channel, it's like, my gosh, there's a ton of people in the same realm.
Yes.
And it's really hard to get started. But, we wouldn't have done this without you guys. We got, thousands of dollars worth of equipment that we don't know how to use. And that's because we had to restart the dang
It's
video.
apparent.
Yeah.
It's apparent today.
I'm trying to figure it all out.
We're pushing about almost 37,000 subscribers, and boy, I tell you what, we couldn't have done it without you, and we need your support ongoing.
We want to thank also the those who gave us super thanks, and they gave monetarily. So, how do you do that? Well, you can go to any one of our videos, and I'm not sure if you could do this with this video, but some of these guys, man, I think there's one called Quiet John. Gave us some money here the other day. There's been several other people.
We've been getting quite a few of these, and they're just coming out of the woodwork. We don't, we're not asking, but you can. But yeah, we want to thank them.
We've had $2, $10, $25, but hey, thanks. It all goes to the channel because, it all goes to this stuff that we don't, again, know how to use. But we're trying, man.
Yeah.
And but thanks to everybody who gave, and we really appreciate you. But all right, so let's see who else. What do we got, man? Oh, we're gonna do something here.
Yes.
And this is what we pushed out the other day. I called it "You Choose," but we had an echo in this place, man. But anyway, that's because my mic is lower than yours. But
probably
anyhow, so I called it "You Choose" on Facebook. But what is it? This or that?
Yeah, yeah.
And there's a gentleman, if somebody can chime in, let's read some of this stuff. If somebody can there's a guy on Facebook, I forgot his name, but he has this or that. And I want to give that dude credit, man, because let me put my specs on. I can't read jack nothing. All right, so let's see here. Hey, hi from Connecticut. Hey, guys, hi. Hi.
You see, why are you getting all the comments and I don't get anything over here? I'm on YouTube, but anyway, as long as you can read them, I'm fine.
Okay, I guess I'll do everything.
Yeah, it's all on your side.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Okay,
but all right. So we got Craig Westbrook.
Hey, Craig.
HHO Elements, Compounds, and Matter. Life never goes as planned. That's for sure. See if you can do your top. Where's that top chat?
I don't know where it went. I don't know. Let me just read.
Go here.
Yep.
YouTube Studio.
Okay.
Go back to.
I just like to read.
Go back to content. Sorry, guys. Sorry about this. Go to content.
Yeah. Got it.
Go to your lives.
Lives?
See if you can get in that way.
Okay. That one there?
Yeah.
And
you see, man, you see what happens.
And
scroll down.
Scroll down.
Oh, the other way.
Scroll up.
Click that.
That right there.
Yeah.
The video link.
Yeah.
All right. We are learning. Yeah, it wasn't this bad. Maybe I don't know what happened between last time and today and this time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So
you should see some of these comments coming through, man. All right, there you go. There you go. So you can help me out now, man, because I can't read very well, even with these lousy specs.
And what is it? We're in the IT field. Okay, yeah,
we're in the IT.
We figured it out, right? So, all right, Craig. So, hey, Craig, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, live never goes as planned.
Yeah.
And Owen Ellis, love your video on the Gran Torino.
Oh yeah,
that was just released. What's today? It was released today.
That's the one we just
the
did
Gran Torino,
11 a.m. this morning. Duh. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
What else we got, Denny?
I love the Gran Torino. I really did.
Oh, let's see. We got Lawnside 82. What's y'all dream car? That one old car you'd love to have. Me, it's an 85 Buick LeSabre 2-door. You know, I'd like to have. I owned an 82 Mustang GT for about 6-7 months. And then what happened is that one of the bolts, I think I had to replace the water pump, and the bolt, it broke inside the block, and couldn't get to it, and then I couldn't.
It was an 82 Mustang GT.
82 Mustang GT, not Renee's, the 87.
No, okay. I don't remember you having an 82.
I did. It was a black one, and real nice, 4-speed, and I broke the bolt inside the head.
Oh no!
I couldn't get the water pump off, so. This buddy of mine at work, he bought it for, I think, $800, man. And I'm sure he drilled into it and got that sucker out, but I didn't want to deal with it, man. So that would be the car that I wish I wanted again. Which car do you think you want?
You know, for the longest time, by the way, speaking of the 82 Mustang GT, I saw an 83 Mustang GT T-top on Facebook. And manual transmission, beautiful car. And
with tops, with T-tops?
With T-tops.
See, that would be the dream that I want. I'd want tops. No,
I was looking into it often, man. I was looking into it, but it didn't have a title to it.
So I wouldn't mess with it, man.
God. No. Yeah, when I saw that, I'm thinking, man, what's going on here? Yeah. Oh, something about they lost it. My dream, for the longest time, I've had several. For the longest time, I kept looking at Porsche, or yes, Porsche.
You're gonna have people coming in, man.
Porsche,
say it right.
Porsche 928s.
The 928.
Yes,
that's what those flip up lights.
The flip up lights. Yeah. Mm-hmm. With a round end and it was just, right for the longest time I kept looking at those, and man, those are expensive, an arm and a leg to
maintain.
And I can find them. They're out there, but I thought, man, that's just going to be a money pit right there.
Mm-hmm. Let's go to the next one. It's love your videos. My dad watched the Granada video. He said it was it brought back memories, or the rusted out Hulk. LOL.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of had some of those had a problem. We didn't have a problem with it. We had a 75 Granada. We didn't have any issues.
No, there was no issues with it.
We were in Corpus too.
I've got a friend of mine who has one in his mother-in-law's backyard, and I keep wanting him to take a picture and send it to me. It's probably a rust bucket itself.
Yeah,
but it's a Granada. But those bring back some good memories for us as well, and we described and explained it on our last live. Traveling
part of our family cars and stuff.
Yeah.
We got Vincent Lopez. Hey, Vincent, what's happening, man? Love you. Guys, I love your videos. They're so in sync with what I like. Well, there you go, man. I think we got something going here,
Yeah. We think we're trying to stay on that path of cars that you probably would be interested about, hearing and learning about as we learn.
Hey, and speaking about that other guy who said, hey, what's your favorite dream car?
Yes.
If you have a car that, you obviously still own, join our group on Facebook. And man, I got this echo. Join our Facebook group and post the pic on Facebook. Look up Boca Brothers on Facebook groups, and you can upload your picture of your car, whether it's something you have now, something my brother and I, we got into this because we like looking at old photos of cars, and I'll spend some time looking at family pictures of people around the nation, man. It's just, the 60s and 70s, and just to go back to those days is just, to me, is like awesome. So if you have a car that you currently have, or maybe your family had, hey, join our group and post it on our Boca Brothers Facebook group.
Yeah, you talked about us liking the cars. We really, truly love cars, especially the classic cars. In fact, my brother Mike and I were just we were taking a motorcycle cruise up in the hill country here in Texas, and there was how when you pass these ranches, you have these old trucks or old cars. I think it was an old car, and probably 1930s, 1940s. I don't know. We were just riding down the hill country, and we saw it, and we had these little walkie-talkies that we can talk on.
Right on. Yeah.
And I told my brother, I said, man, you know what? That car was brand new at one time.
Yes.
Somebody went into a lot and bought that old rust bucket now that's sitting out there in the pasture when it was brand new.
Brand new,
and, that's just the way I think. I think we both think that way and say, man, somebody bought that truck or that old car when it was brand new. But
it didn't have that brand new car smell too.
No, it didn't. Oh man, it's rusted. Had a rusty smell to it. All right,
let's get into it, man. So we're gonna call it this or that. And if somebody, I'm gonna find that guy on Facebook, and I'm gonna give him credit because he has this or that. So it's gonna be either a Chevy Chevelle SS454 L. I can't read that. 56. LS6.
Yes.
Or the Ford Torino Twister 429 Cobra Jet. Which one would you choose Danny B? Which one?
You know what? So I used to own a 69 Gran Torino.
Yeah.
And that was a heavy bulk of a car. And I'm sure I don't know what the weight ratio is to both of these cars, but I'm going to have to go with the Chevy Chevelle SS. I'm not going to take anything away from that Twister 429 Cobra Jet engine. That thing.
Yeah.
Man.
That was one of my very first videos a year ago.
Yeah.
On the Ford Torino. Yeah.
Yes.
It didn't do very well. I guess people don't like Torinos.
We try to do our best.
I'm going to go with the Chevy Chevelle SS 454 LS6.
All right. So there you have it.
1970. Woo!
2 thumbs for the Chevy Chevelle. What do you guys think about that? You like the Ford Torino or the Chevy Chevelle?
Let's see, man. Let's see what we got here.
Let's look at some of the chats.
Owen Ellis says, loved your video on the Gran Torino. Okay, we've already mentioned Owen Ellis, but let's see here. Gran Torino, the Torino.
So KP said the Chevelle.
Okay, all right. Let's see here. Vincent Lopez, otra vez. I've seen 70s with the Cobra Jet 29 and a bench seat. Very hard to find a list. 60s are everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. I can dig that.
Juan Yankee says, I'll take a gallons to the mile tuna boat.
I think that's what it is. I think so, man.
Okay, all right. Juan Yankee.
I'll take gallons to the mile tuna boat. Okay.
Roy Johnson says Chevy. You might want to expound on that one, Juan Yankee. I'm not too sure. I'm not understanding what you say. Said 29 Madman God said, I like the Torino of that year. Better looking. Not as popular, but hey, for looks, I think it's much better. So, all right, 29 Madmen God, thank you for your reply. So that's a couple for the Ford Torino, and of course, 3 or 4 for Chevy Chevelle SS 454 LS6.
You know, we did the video on the Chevelle. I did one on the Malibu, and you did one on the Chevelle.
Yes,
and I don't know, man. For some reason, they just don't like the Malibu or the Chevelle. It did okay, but it wasn't as good as the other ones that we posted. I don't know what's going on, man, but
okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Oh, so Juan Yankee says the 66 Olds 98 is, I guess we're going back to one of his dream cars or fantasy cars. A 4-door, he says.
What year?
66 Olds 98.
Okay. All right.
All right. JG says a Chevelle, especially if I could have swivel bucket seats. Oh, the big things.
Bucket seats.
The big thing of the 70s, a swivel bucket seats.
Swivel bucket seats were in the Malibu. Was it the Laguna?
Yes. What one could do in a swivel bucket seat. Except for driving.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Obviously, you're parked and
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Let's go to the next one here and see what I can do here before I screw this all up here, man.
Get the right one. Yeah. Get the right one. Need to get the right one.
Okay. So, all right. So it's going to be the Buick Grand National or the Ford Thunderbird Turbo Coupe. Now mind you, Danny has not seen these, so this is I created all these slides. So if I screwed up, man, blame it on me. But anyhow, what do you think, man?
I'm gonna have to go with the Buick Grand National 82. I was at a friend's house, and his friend drove up. I don't know who. It was just another friend that just drove up in a Grand National. I'm thinking, oh my God, look at that thing. It was premoed out, just perfect.
Yeah, yeah. And the Grand Nationals, you'd have to hit the brakes, get those RPMs up, and then let go of the brake.
Yes,
and that's how they they'd race. They'd have to soup up that turbo, man. Now,
oh yeah.
I know the horsepower rating is at 246 for the Grand National, but I do like the style of the Thunderbird. Funny thing is I had a computer operator at work, and she was on The Price is Right.
What?
Yeah, and she won a Ford Thunderbird. It wasn't a turbo. I don't think it was a turbo coupe, but yeah, she won it, and she showed me when she was there in I guess Burbank.
Yeah.
And on The Price is Right, won a Ford Thunderbird. This generation, I think it was. So
I remember one of our friends that when we worked in radio had a 86, 87 Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
I think they came, and maybe one of our smart viewers can get this for us, but I'm not sure if it used the same SVO engine. Nah, you know what? Well, maybe so. If somebody out there knows about that, the Ford Thunderbird Turbo Coupe using the same SVO Mustang engine. I'm assuming.
I thought I'd heard that somewhere. Hey, Roy Johnson says I think the Buick beat the Corvette in that year, and I think they did. I think it was.
It did
in that video where it was up there with the Corvette.
GNX, sure did, man. It was fast.
Yeah,
for its time.
Let's see, Russell C. I'm watching my Aggies while I watch this video, so I'll be a hit and miss. All right, Russell C. I'm hoping the Aggies. Wait a minute, who are the Aggies playing? Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
speaking of T-tops, KPKP says T-tops equals leak tops, and that is so true, KPKP, because I had a Trans Am with T-tops, and that thing, man, when it rained, you had water coming in everywhere. You take it, I go wash it, and here comes water inside the whole cab, man. So
I've got a 2000 740iL BMW that has a sunroof. I don't even want to touch that. It works, but I don't want to touch that thing.
Yeah,
it may break.
You never know, man. So it's 2000. So all right, so let's go to the next one here. So I wanted the Ford. You said the GNX, right? So on the Buick Grand National. So let's go to the next one. Oh, this is a good one right here, man. Check this one out. Chevy Nova Rally Sport with a 350 or the AMC Hornet AMX with a 304.
Wow.
Let me go first.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to take the Chevy Nova, man.
All right.
I'm a Chevy guy. I'll admit it. I'm a Chevy guy.
Wait a minute. Is that a AMC? Oh, okay.
That's the AMX.
What's the AMC Hornet?
AMX.
The only AMC I like is the Javelins.
Oh, those are nice.
Man.
In your video that you pushed out, there was a black one.
Yes.
You took video or picture of the rear quarter?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
I like the Javelin.
Awesome.
That's the only car I think I like from AMC is a Javelin. And, man, those I just think they look so sweet. In fact, I saw one on Craigslist.
Yeah.
No transmission, no engine, but man, I tell you what, we talked about dream cars earlier.
For how much? How much?
I don't know how much it was. It wasn't that much, but
just the shell, right?
It was just the shell, but man, I love that. That's what I like. I'm going to have to take the Chevy Nova. I love Novas.
Yep.
Yeah. We've had Novas in our lifetime.
Did we do anything on the AMC
Hornet?
AMX? The Hornet?
No, I don't think we have.
Okay.
No. Hey, so what do you guys think? Which one would you pick on this one? This or that?
Let us know. Climb aboard and chat with us. Let's read some of the chats here, man. Let's see.
KP says AMX with the 390 swap. Yes.
Okay. Right.
If you're going to do engine, that would be the one to do. Roy Johnson, that AMC cars are for speed. Was a fast car. Okay.
See, one Yankee says AMX. He says Rebel. And another again, Rebel.
Yeah.
All right. AMX Rebel. All right. So Russell C. Let's see here. We may live through this game. That's what Russell C. says. All right. See what else we have here. Roy Johnson. Did you read that already?
I don't think I
that
have.
AMC cars are for speed.
I did. Yes.
Was a faster car. Okay. Yep. Cool. All right, man. So thanks for chiming in, guys.
29 Madman God said both so sad, but the AMC so ugly. So sorry, Novas used to be a dime a dozen. Wow, how times have changed. That you just don't see. I keep saying this. You just don't see these cars on the road anymore.
No, you don't.
You see them at car shows, classic car shows, and that's all you. That's where you see them. But we used to see them on the road all the time, and then all of a sudden they just kind of went away.
Oh yeah, man.
I mean, I wouldn't use it as a daily driver, but you know what I'm saying. It's just that you used to see a lot of these cars. And all
what was that program that we had back in 08, 09 with Obama? The Cash for Cars? Was it Cash for Cars or
Clunkers for something? Cash for Clunkers or
man, you
had mentioned that
a lot of the cars that were around are no longer around because the government paid you. I think. To junk these cars. And I'm like, man, there was some nice cars, I'm sure, that got traded in, and then they had to kill the engine. Mm-hmm. They had to kill the engine, and then they went to the junkyard.
Yeah, they went to the junkyard and they crushed them.
Yeah. So it is what it is, man. But that's very unfortunate.
I mean, that wouldn't be my year of the Nova, but it's I like the second generation Nova.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't be my year, but it was okay.
I mean, you're looking at 77 through 79 with 175 horsepower, 175 to 190 based on, I guess, the year, either 77, 78, or 79.
Right.
And then that compares to the 120 horsepower of the AMC.
Yeah.
But it's not all about the power for me. It's it's style, like the Thunderbird Turbo Coupe against the GNX. I like the style of the Thunderbird. So so it is what it is. So all right. So now this is another slide that obviously Danny didn't see. But where are you watching from? We're in San Antonio, Texas. Where are you at? City, state, country.
I was going to tell you to do something like that. Maybe who's watching from the furthest?
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, there you have it. There it is. So all right. So yes, where is everybody watching from?
If we're looking at stats on YouTube and some of the analytics that come through with our YouTube channel, there are a lot of people from out of the country watching. And, at one point, it was like almost balanced 50-50 U.S. versus other countries. I'm like, what the heck is going on there? Not that we mind, man, because, cars are cars.
Somebody was complaining on one of the videos where I was using liters. And then another person was like, hey, why the cubic inches? Where's the liters? So it's, there's got to be some sort of medium.
I think, on my Grand Am, not Grand Am, the Gran Torino.
Yeah.
And I made mention of liters. And I made reference to those outside the U.S. I mentioned liters, I think, twice.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe that made the video go...
viral.
Yeah, man.
Viral.
So,
all right. So Juan Yankee says he's from Eugene, Oregon. Hey, I'm going to buy my Christmas tree from some Oregon tent or a tent from Oregon.
From Oregon. There you go.
Let's see. Tracy is from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Oh, hey, KP is from Vancouver, Canada.
Hey.
All right. People watching in Canada.
Friends from the north with that maple tree leaf on the flag. I like that.
Let's see what we got here, man.
Roy Johnson is from Maryland.
Okay.
Out on the east. All right.
Let's see here. Vincent Lopez chimed in again. LeSabre Collector's Edition 1985. Wow. I need to check that one out. Vincent, check it out, man.
Yeah, so where are you from? Those of you who haven't chimed in, we'd like to know where you're from, city, state, country, wherever.
Chat with us really quick and let us know. We just kind of want to get a feel of where you guys are from. So,
by the way, we have some trivia coming up. We have a trivia question coming up later for you, and I think it's going to be an easy one. We may even give away one of our Boca Brothers shirts or perhaps something else.
We'll check it out.
Well, depends on what
depends. Yeah, we'll just give it. We'll just do a trivia anyway for now.
Let's see. 29 Madmen Gods says cubic inch changed into liters when they began to use roller cams and the automobiles. Yep. Scott Dufferland is from Atlanta, Georgia. What's up, Scott? How you doing? Thank you for checking in and
appreciate you, man. Appreciate you
and watching.
Yeah. What else we got? Let's see. Southern Cali. Who is it? I can't see.
Christopher Kraft.
Chris Kraft?
Yep. What part of California are you from, Christopher?
Southern Cal.
What part of the Southland, as they say in California? And Los Angeles.
We were born in Los Angeles, by the way.
Yeah, we
still have a family in Whittier. Yeah,
Montebello.
Yeah,
Whittier. We're from East LA.
Yeah, we were born in East LA.
Born in East LA. In fact, I was there about a year ago at a East LA restaurant. Man, it was rough.
Yeah?
Some guy came up to the table, and I had to pull a plastic knife on him.
Come on, dude. That means suspense. Like, what? What the heck, man?
Man.
All right.
I'm going to get you with my plastic fork. I'm going to get you with my plastic fork. All right.
Let's continue, man. All right. Chevy Biscuit, L72 427, the 1966.
The Chevy Biscuit.
I labeled it the Biscuit or the Galaxy. Yeah, you know. So the Chevy Biscayne.
I thought, man, you need better glasses. Did you say biscuit?
No, man. I label it Biscuit or Galaxy.
Okay. All right.
So, just for short. So, Chevy Biscayne or the Ford Galaxy 500 with the 7-liter. For those out of the U.S., I think it was 427 as well, the 7-liter.
I'm going to have to go with a Chevy Biscayne. Yes, I love that style. And you know what? Just you talked about style earlier, and I'm going to have to go with that one because I think it just looks stylish. The headlights, the vertical and the horizontal on both of those. Yeah. So
I think it looks boring, man.
A Biscayne?
I'm going to go with the Galaxy 500 with the 7-liter. Oh, the 427 is what it is, really. So, I just like the style of the Galaxy. Now, Mom, we brought this up last time we were live, but we had a 65 Galaxy 500. And so, I love that car. It was a 4-door white Galaxy 500. So I just like the style of the Ford Galaxy 500.
What was the year of the Galaxy 500 that we had?
It was a 65, I believe. 65.
Okay.
Yeah. Square lights in the back. And just like this one, just like the, you had the horizontal stacked lights. Really nice car. Well, Mom would take it to, we'd take it to go wash clothes, and then she'd go inside and she'd have to switch the clothes from the washer to the dryer, and we'd sit in and listen to radio, and I'd turn it on and put it in reverse and go back about 5 feet and then go put it in drive.
How old were we when we did that?
Man, 12, 13, I don't know.
I think we were probably teenagers, right? 13?
Man.
When did we start driving?
15, I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, I remember you and I would not fight over, but we would take turns and, hey, man, you did it last time, where we would start the car and then we would drive it just about 5 feet.
Just a little bit. And then come back.
And then maybe just reverse it a little bit.
Yeah.
Until my mom came out. We just go, forward and backwards, and it would be that was our driving.
Mm-hmm. We told Mom, hey, we're just going to listen to the radio.
Yeah. My 16-year-old is very lucky. So I got him a car, and he's driving it, everywhere and having a hoot with that car. I don't think we had a car at 16, did we?
No, we didn't. We shared a Ford LTD.
Yeah, we did.
Shared the Ford LTD, and then we shared also the it was the Olds Delta 85, I think it was. So yeah. We didn't have that luxury, man.
No, we didn't. And so my 16-year-old will be getting he wants a truck for his senior year next year. So yeah. So
what's it going to be?
Probably a Ford.
Okay, man.
Be a Ford.
There you go.
Ford F-150. Yes.
Boo. Boo.
I'm just I like those Fords.
All right. Next is the 72 AMC Gremlin or the 73 Chevy Vega Notchback. What do you think, Danny B? AMC Gremlin or the Vega Notchback?
I like the Vega better than the Gremlin, only because of what memories it brings.
For sure.
And I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So we had an uncle when we were living in Corpus Christi, Texas. Our uncle would come and visit us from San Antonio in his Vega.
Yeah, he
would. And he'd say, "Hey, let's hop in the Vega. Let's go." And we would go over to a...
we'd go behind Gibson's discount store and romp in the back.
Wow, that's taking it way back.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Gibson's discount store.
Yes. And speaking of Vega Notchback, his name was Tio Notch. We would call him Nacho, but we would call him Tio Notch.
Yeah, he was from Montebello, California, I think it was.
Yeah. So
and he would go and we'd be in the back seat and he would do donuts and he would romp in the back of that behind the Gibson's discount center, and we had a great time, and those were some of the great memories. And but I'll tell you what, man, that and we heavy set guys back then. We played football and everything. We were in the back seat, and that little Vega could haul some weight.
Yeah, it could. And we'd hit our head on the in the back and then
hitting our head. Man,
but he was romping. He owned two of those.
Yeah,
two of the Vegas, and the last Vega that he had, I think he got broadsided by an 18-wheeler. Mm-hmm. And I remember coming to visit the family, Ricky and Angela and Lisa and all them. And he was all bruised up, man. He was sitting on his recliner, all bruised up, and I'm like, what the heck happened to you, man?
Wow.
Yeah, so an 18-wheeler just broadsided him,
So, yeah, I've got to choose the Vega only because of the memories. And
actually, the Gremlin was a better-built car. To be honest with you, it was. But, I got to choose the Vega as well because of, the memories that we've had. But both good cars. I wouldn't mind having either of them today. I wouldn't mind having any of the cars that we've listed today. So let's read some of the chats. Let's see here. We can go with
Scott. Scott Dufferlin chooses the Gremlin. Russell C. The Gremlin ain't pretty, but it's prettier than the Vega.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Russell C.
KP wrote in again. Biscayne all the way. Grandpa had a 66 with a 427 2-speed power glide. I went everywhere as a kid in that car. Can succumbed to rot. Yes, car succumbed to rot.
Yep.
Rest in peace. Yeah, man. So what else we got? Let's see. Better Off Dead. Boca Brothers, what's up? What's up, Better Off Dead? I've seen you around, man. You commented a lot of our videos. That's great. Appreciate that, man.
KP really Gremlin, because Gremlin, we had the Hornet. Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Juan Yankee says TWP too many, too bad. Charles Diecast Garage says going Vega on this one. Wished it was a wagon.
Yeah, I wish it was a wagon. Pinto had a wagon. Of course, Pinto blew up too when you hit it from behind.
Yeah.
So
lawsuits.
Hey, I've seen Charles Diecast Garage. I believe you're the guy with the diecast. He has a lot of little model cars.
Really?
I think that's
I need to check that out, Charles.
Yeah, pretty neat, man. So
there's a guy. There are people on YouTube. Mike and I were just watching some videos because we're in the cars, and there's these people on YouTube building model cars, something that we used to build when we were teenagers. And we get the model cars and the glue and we put them together. There's people doing that.
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
guess there's an interest for that because we kind of sat there for an hour.
I know, but these guys make it so cool. They build it and they make it look like it's in real life.
A real car
going into the garage
on real
asphalt
or dirt or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see. Better Off Dead says my first car was a 71 Pinto with a trunk. Okay.
71 Pinto with a trunk. Okay.
Russell C says Constable Patton Oswalt used a Gremlin as his patrol car in Justified. He had good taste. Okay.
All right. That'll work.
Well, there you have it. I choose the Vega.
Hey, really quick shout out to Patrick. He's with My Old Car on YouTube.
Hey,
good friend of ours, Patrick, and just want to give him a shout out, man. The guy's great. We talked once or twice, and just a shout out. And also another YouTube channel that I watch is Curious Cars.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is Bill, and Bill's always talking about the animals and the birds and. You've seen the cars.
Oh, is he from Florida?
Yes.
Yes, he's from Florida.
Cars.
He's from Florida, and he's always complaining about something.
The guy makes me laugh, man.
Yeah, he does.
He'll just go, there go the dang birds again or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But
I like watching them too. Yeah, I just didn't know that was him, but yeah.
Yeah, so Curious Cars and My Old Cars, and there's a few more that we watch. You know, we don't only run this channel, we like to watch other people's channels, you know, and we learn from the guys, and it's just amazing how, they all push stuff out, and it's entertaining. Of course, our channel is, we try to make it entertaining, but, more informative. We've had people in the past say, hey, you guys historians? And heck no, we're not historians, man. We do research just like anybody else. It's just that we narrate more than we, push more personality, which we may change that and just say, hey, you know what? Let's just, like we're doing right now, just kicking back, talking about cars.
We just, when we first came out, people were thinking, oh, man, where are you guys from? Are you guys from the Midwest? They were, thinking, where are they from? Your accent sounds like you're from the East. And one guy was like, it sounds like an, automated or, artificial intelligent voice. And because I don't hear any breaths between the sentences. And that's because I take them out. I take my
we try to take the
and the other side. So I take them out. Just to sound more.
Of course, somebody said you sounded like Casey Kasem. Somebody said you sounded like AI.
Yeah, artificial intelligence, and they were all trying to figure out where we come from and what part of the country we come from.
And depending whether I'm hungover the next day and it's my turn to voice, sometimes I sound like some guy said Star Trek, like what's his name, Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk.
To the 1978.
Depending on how our throat is the next morning on a Saturday or Sunday when we record our voice. But I'll tell you what, let me tell you something. We are really into this because it takes us about a good 10 to 12 hours, maybe more.
To produce the video.
To produce a 9-minute video, 8 or 9 minute video. That's how long it takes us. But it's something, it brings a lot of joy to me because I learn and we're producing and we gather all the parts, the videos and the images and the voice, and we put it all together. And it takes a while, but Mike just put out his Gran Torino today, and I'm next. I'm not even too sure what I'm going to do next.
Oh, there you go, Danny. Let us know in the comments. And of course, this video is going to go on our channel after we're finished going live. Let us know what you guys want to see next. Help us out because, we've talked about this, and we even talked about this with Patrick with My Old Cars, and we both agree that we're eventually going to run out of cars. So we try to stick to the 60s and 70s and maybe some 80s, but I don't know, man. We're going to have to, we're trying to stick to classics, and we're going to have to, head into the 90s and 2000s. But we've done it before, and when we've done this, it didn't get very many views. So we're going to just have to jump in completely and say, okay, man, we're going 90s and 2000s. But
we'd like to keep it, into the 60s, 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
But sometimes we're kind of dumbfounded. We're thinking, man, this one I thought was going to be a hit, and only got this many views.
Yeah.
And this one we didn't think it was going to be something that we get 500,000 views. So we really kind of are. We don't want to start throwing stuff at the wall and see what sticks. But if you guys have anything, please let us know in our community page, or go to our Facebook page and let us know what you think.
Or here in the comments, we're gonna read these here later. But going back to that, just let us know any way you can, because here's an example. The station wagons.
Yes.
Somebody came in. I don't know. Was it Olds 98? He came in, or somebody came in and said, hey, do one on the station wagon. So, man, I did it. And Family Cars is what I named it, I think it was.
Yes.
Man, that thing just flew, man. Just went up the chain, man. So
and so did the 70s vans that I did.
Yes.
That was
like the Good Times vans.
The Good Times
that we grew
vans
up
of
with,
the 70s and 80s. And boy, I tell you what, that was that really did well. I'm thinking, okay, well, so
man, that reminds me of the Good Time van that we were in high school, and I was dating this girl from Carroll High School.
Yeah.
In Corpus, and I'm not going to mention names, but the guy had a van. Her ex had a van, had a Good Times van, and I was naive. I'm like, oh wow, man, he gets to drive the van, and then we weren't really like going steady to the max, man.
Yeah.
But you kind of wondered later, going, what the heck happened in that Good Times van?
Yeah. Maybe some good times. Some good.
There you go. Some good.
I wonder why they called it the Good Times van.
Well, there you go, man. The Good Times van. So it is what it is. But hey, we want to thank you guys once again for supporting the channel, and those who gave under super thanks. Appreciate you. And man, if it wasn't for you again, we wouldn't have the channel, man.
Yeah. So.
You got the trivia.
Yeah, let's do a trivia question real quick, and we'll just do one for.
And see who can chime in, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And I know there's Google out there. I know that people are going to be Googling this, but here is the trivia question for our live broadcast. The trivia question is, what is the best selling car of all time? What is the best selling car of all time? What do you think it is? Chime in right now.
Can I chime in?
No.
Oh, okay.
Chime in right now, and you win absolutely nothing. Yes, because this is the low-budget show. So you win absolutely nothing.
It's a low-budget show, all right.
And nobody's come up with anything yet? Nope. What is the best-selling car of all time?
We got the model.
No, but nobody's come up with the correct answer.
Okay, so let's just read it. Somebody says, one Yankee says Model A. KPKPW VW Bug. That's a contender. I'm surprised that's not on your list for the answer. Honda Accord, great cars. I got one sitting there, broken down, but good cars.
Wait, I want to know make and model. How about make? We're going to narrow. I want you to narrow it down to the make and model.
Here you go. Red 2.
Wait a minute. 29 Madman God said Toyota Corolla, and that is absolutely correct.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, right. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry.
What do you? Okay.
Never mind.
All right. So, I'm surprised the F-150 didn't make the list, man, because I thought they surpassed it. It was the VW Bug, and then I thought that.
Well, I didn't say vehicles. I just said cars. Okay. I didn't say trucks.
So the Corolla, huh?
Yep.
All right.
Toyota Corolla is the, according to the source that I was looking at, right?
Yeah.
That is the best-selling car of all time so far.
Toyota Corolla. Good cars.
Oh,
Very good cars.
Very good cars. I had a Toyota Corolla.
Yeah, and so did Renee, our younger brother did. So
yeah, so they'll last a long time.
All right, man. Well, that about wraps it up, Danny.
What time is it? Man, we almost did an hour of this. Almost.
Goodness.
Not bad. We can talk forever.
Thank you guys and gals for watching the channel and watching the live stream.
Thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. And we say, subscribe and hit that bell and give us a like. In fact, give us a thumbs up on this live video. We really appreciate that. Yeah. And again, look out for the Gran Torino that was just released this morning.
Yeah, I appreciate you because that thing is, we're doing pretty good today with that video.
We're doing really good with the video. And of course, put down or even leave a comment as to what you think. Like I'm doing next weekend's video, but I haven't decided on what I'm going to do yet. So perhaps I'll read something and say, man, we haven't done that. Yeah, we haven't done that yet. So help us out, and we love to give you the infotainment videos every week.
And really quick, Danny. Once again, join our Facebook group. We really want the group to grow. It's growing as we speak. So if you have an old car, or you just want to join the group and just kick back, chat with us on Facebook. Or again, if you have pictures of family cars or whatever, hey, post it on our Facebook group, man.
Yeah, and a big shout out to Ted Gonzalez, Thomas Gonzalez out of Corpus Christi, Texas, Ben Viriel here in San Antonio.
Hey, shout out to you guys.
What's up, Ben V? And Tom. What's up, Tom? Tom Diaz. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We really do appreciate it. And again, thank you for subscribing to our channel and watching. We really do appreciate that. And hopefully we'll be on here pretty soon and do another live YouTube video.
All right, guys. Y'all take care.
We'll see ya.